Hi YouTube. So yesterday I woke up to the announcement from CoverGirl in a sponsored post that, or rather promoted post because that's what they call it on Instagram, that they became cruelty free. And that made me skeptical. I'm more likely to believe indie brands than bigger brands like CoverGirl. They don't straight up lie, but they will twist or shadow the truth. And that's kind of the situation here with CoverGirl becoming cruelty-free. Now, the brand CoverGirl itself has become cruelty-free. They don't test on animals. They've stopped selling in China, and I will talk about in a bit why that's important. But the company that owns them, Cruelty, isn't cruelty-free. They are a parent company that owns a bunch of companies that produce products that are not cruelty-free. And I personally wouldn't want to buy from a company that is so closely related to non-cruelty-free companies. Some of the other non-cruelty-free companies that Cruelty owns is Sally Hansen's, OPI, Rimmel London, and Gucci Fragrances, as well as many more companies. Now, I'm not perfect. I haven't been cruelty-free from the beginning of my cosmetic indulgence, but I have transitioned in the last 2 or 3 years to cruelty-free and vegan products, and CoverGirl just isn't up my alley yet. I do think they can get there. I mean, either by separating from Cruelty and, you know, kind of becoming independent so that they're truly cruelty-free and aren't connected with those other companies that aren't cruelty-free, or the other companies within Cruelty would have to become cruelty-free. It seems like Cruelty is caring, and I'll show in some screenshots that I took why it seems like they do seem like they care, but it's you know, baby steps, and I just am not there yet with buying from a company under their umbrella, since so many are not cruelty-free. I mean, I can be more forgiving if it was like, oh, they own 2 or 3, you know, a couple of companies and majority are cruelty-free and vegan, but majority aren't. So these are some screenshots that I took that I like to discuss. So going on about why not selling in China is important. Somebody commented under the post that I saw of them talking about going cruelty-free, where someone said, "So does this mean you've stopped selling in China?" CoverGirl is not sold in China. We understand the concerns regarding animal testing in China, and we are committed to ending animal testing across our industry. Overall, CoverGirl is the largest cosmetic brand ever to be awarded this certification, and is part of a strategic partnership with Cruelty Free International, which I will talk about more too, which includes working together to end animal testing globally. So not selling in China is great because that means, you know, that they don't abide by the Chinese laws when selling products there, which means that they would have to be tested on animals. So that is good. But there is some shadiness with the parent company Cruelty that owns CoverGirl that should be looked at. So on their FAQ addressing animal testing, at Cruelty, we do not test our products on animals, and we are committed to ending animal testing across our industry. Now, that's a little shady, because, I mean, Cruelty itself does not produce products. They own companies that produce products. So yeah, technically Cruelty isn't, you know, testing on animals, but that's because they don't make any products themselves, though the companies they do own test on animals. So the company isn't cruelty-free because they own a lot of companies that aren't. And when you straight up Google, is Cruelty cruelty-free, it says, answer, no, Cruelty is not cruelty-free corporation. Their products are tested on animals in China, where animal testing is required for all imported cosmetics. It should be noted that none of Cruelty brands are considered cruelty-free. Now, this was updated May 23rd, 2018. I think CoverGirl becoming Cruelty-free was more recent. I mean, majority of their companies aren't cruelty-free, so you might as well say that they aren't. And even CoverGirl itself, though they are cruelty-free, isn't completely vegan. I mean, they're still compiling a vegan list for people. So, I mean, it's really, really tiny baby steps, which is why I just am not on board with fully buying products from them yet. Again, on their statement, it says, all our products are safe and have been developed, manufactured, and packaged in compliance with the laws, regulations, and guidelines that are applicable in each country in which they are sold, which is such a shady way of saying that they can get away with being non-cruelty free, because in China, the regulations are that you have to test on animals. So it's shady to say that. It's almost like they're trying to cover their ass. They're like, we're cruelty free, but you know, if we sell in China, we're gonna test on animals. That's just how it is there, because we have to comply with their, you know, guidelines. Also under their statement, it says, as part of our commitment to ending animal testing in the beauty industry, Coty has gone one step further than not testing on animals and formed a strategic partnership with Cruelty Free International, which, like I said before, I would talk about more. So they've combined, so Coty's combined, you know, aligned with them, which is really good, because it seems like they're taking steps forward to make more and more of their, the companies that they own cruelty free, which is great, but it's really slow. The leading organization working to end animal testing for cosmetic globally. Given our size and scale, this partnership focuses on the following. CoverGirl is the largest makeup brand ever to receive the Leaping Bunny certification. Following a rigorous audit of the brand's supply chain and ingredients, we are going to explore Leaping Bunny certification for other brands and certify at least one other brand to Leaping Bunny standard by 2020. So they haven't said which brand it is, but some other brand under the Coty umbrella is going to be cruelty-free as well, which is awesome. But again, they own so many that aren't cruelty-free, so still not on their side exactly. Though I'm so glad they're making steps forward to being cruelty-free. It's just they own so many companies. Some governments or agencies stipulate the testing of finished products on animals in accordance with local legal and regulatory requirements. An example is China, where we continue to be involved in the dialogue with the Chinese authorities, including through our active memberships of industry groups to find alternatives to their use of animal testing. So that's good that they want to combat the required testing on animals when it comes to selling in China. So it seems like, you know, they're either not going to sell there or are, you know, in some kind of dialogue with them, which is great for the brands that they're trying to become cruelty free. It's just that Coty owns so many other brands that do sell in China and don't care about, you know, not complying or fighting against those regulations that China has with testing on animals. So those are basically my thoughts. You know, I'm still not going to buy from CoverGirl because they are just so involved in an umbrella of companies that are not cruelty free, though it seems like they're making baby steps. I still like to really buy from brands that I know are completely vegan and cruelty free for the most part. Like I said, I'm not perfect. You know, I still own products that are not cruelty free, and you'll probably see them being used from time to time, but I try not to, you know, rebuy and buy new stuff that is not cruelty free or vegan. And like I said, even though they are cruelty free now, they're still compiling a vegan list, so they're not completely vegan, it doesn't seem, from the comments that I'm seeing and the responses that they're giving to people that are asking about these things. And so I'm gonna leave some links below related to the topic, you know, on CoverGirl becoming cruelty-free, as well as I'm leaving their FAQ down below, Coty's FAQ that I was reading from. And I'm also going to leave a link to a site that shows you a list of Coty brands, as well as tells you which ones are sold in China, which ones are cruelty-free, and then which ones they're just unsure of, so you'd kind of just be buying at your own risk at that point. So thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you want to follow me beyond YouTube, I suggest Instagram or Twitter. I have links down below if you want to support the channel, such as Patreon, PayPal, Amazon wishlist, all types of things. I also just appreciate, you know, something that's free, as well as, you know, just likes and comments. That always helps the video and channel as well. So yes, please subscribe. Please click the bell so that you know when I put up a video, because YouTube decides whether or not you should know whether the person you're subscribed to put up a video. They're like, no, we don't think you want to know about this, so you don't need to know. So yeah, click the bell if you really want to know if I put up a video. Like I said, thank you for watching. Bye.